Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're jumping into the Morrigan event and we're going to tackle the last 3 nodes of the event, specifically looking at chapter 13, because apparently that is the hardest of all the nodes you are going to fight. And it's not because you're versing Dragonkins in one wave, Dark Elves in the second wave, Archons in the third wave. That's not the hard part of the node. The hard part of the node is you get to use the goblins to fight these amazing factions that have very good synergy and can do work. Now, the goblins, arguably one of the worst factions in the game, useful only when Playcott force you to use them. Other than that, they are forgotten. Who even knows what goblins are? We don't, because we don't use them anywhere unless we're forced to use them. That's what's happening in this scenario. We've got to use the goblins. So we'll tackle 13. I'll show you what you need to do. Going into the battle, yes, I have strong goblins. My greasy hair has the greasiest hair out of all the goblins in the game. This is just what I've got to work with. What I will be showing you, I don't see the rotation changing all that much. Either your goblins are strong enough to beat it or they're not. You've got no workaround on this node. You can't use other factions. You can't use other characters. It's only these 5 you can use. So you can try and bash your head against it if you want. If you can't pass it, you can't pass it. It's unfortunate. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Okay? So we'll be using the goblins. Now, if you have had the time, and I doubt many of you have, to look up the goblins and see how they work, it is a very confusing journey. Understanding the goblins it takes 4 years in university and you need to do another 2 years for your masters. It's one of the biggest struggles in life trying to understand the goblins, but I'll break it down for you. There's 3 things you need to know. There are 3 useful characters on the goblin faction. Okay, you got greasy hair, goblin thick lips, and old full metal goon. These are your 3 main characters. In short, this is what you want. Sweet voice, thick lips to confuse the enemy. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, greasy hair to apply that sexy little tank mark on the enemies. That's number 2. Number 3, full metal to break the tank mark. That's it. That's the rotation of the goblins. Yes, there are some other things. I mean, there's a lot of other things in the goblins, but that's all you need to know. Okay, that's what we're going to be using. We'll jump into the node. I'll show you what you need to do. So we jump in. There's the old sexy Morrigan. Nice little picture. The art's always great. Give the credit where credit is due. The art is always great. All right, we're going to jump into the battle and we're going to get hit pretty hard. Now, we're going to use our confusion up on that old Dracona, okay? We're going to try and confuse him. It doesn't really matter all that much in this battle because, Dragonkin can get rid of debuffs, which really sucks. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use Revenge. Good thing about this is you don't have a specific timer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try and take out Karana. We're going to use Carpe Jugu. Yep. Oh, even their abilities are confusing. Okay, here we are. We're going to use our Tremors and apply the tank mark to the enemy. Then we are going to follow up with Cast Iron Surprise. Bada bing, bada boom. We got 1 Dragonkin left, and we are just going to use our basic attacks here and move on to the next wave. Now, wave number 2, we're fighting the beautiful Dark Elves. Now, what are we going to do? Mainly going to try and get our cooldowns back up so we are able to use our abilities. We are going to go ahead and take out this Naja first. The reason we take out Naja is because she will resurrect Drakes, and Drakes hit real hard. Next, we are going to go ahead and take out Roynar. Roynar has the ability to get rid of buffs. All right, greasy hair, calm down. I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, I have no idea what was going on there. Okay, yes, I know a lot about Age of Magic, but when it comes to goblins, like I said, I'm not ready to spend 4 years of my life. Okay, we're going to go ahead and kill Roynar, and now the next enemy is going to be the Lokia. We're going to go ahead and take him out. Leaves the Drakes left. The Drakes can hit quite hard, but they will start by casting their Gas Cloud first. That's the only reason they aren't targeted first, because hopefully you can get around to killing them before they're actually able to cast their ability. Now, like I said, my goblins are fairly strong. They are fairly strong. I understand a lot of people may not have goblins at this level. Just try and see what you can get away with. If you can even just pass the node. Okay, now here we are. I do not have my goblin abilities back off cooldown. It's unfortunate. We will cast full metal. We do need to go for the Magnus first, okay? So, I mean, let's go cast. Oh my god, I'm trying to learn it. Throws an enemy, deals 25%. Okay, let's just do that. Since we can't actually... Beautiful. Okay, we take him out. Now we're going to go for Sacrif next and take her out, because she is going to be able to apply shield to the enemy. Beautiful. From here, you would go for Tyros. Just get rid of the damage from the enemy. Why not go for Argon, you may ask? Because if you crit Argon, he will go into hiding, and then you cannot kill him. You have to divert your damage somewhere else. I've honestly got no idea what's going on. There's a lot of counterattacks. I do know that if Full Metal isn't hit by an attack, he will cast Taunt. Okay, we're going to go ahead. The Confusion is already on the enemy. What does this? Let's just use this ability. Give our boys some support. Then we're going to go ahead and take out the Artist. Beautiful. And then we're going to go ahead and take out the Argon. And there we go. We 3-star the node. Like I said, I know my goblins are powerful, but also if you could get a decent amount of damage out on... You've got to take out the Dragonkin. The Dragonkin are a threat. If you can find a way, the only benefit you would have of not having such strong goblins is you could probably waste a few more turns in the second wave against the Dark Elves. You do want to take out the Naja. You do want to take out the Roinar ASAP, because they are going to cause you a whole world of havoc if they start casting abilities. The other 3 you could probably waste some more turns on. But there you go. That is considered the hardest node. Play it on manual. Do not auto it. Goblins will just do whatever they want. You need to target specific characters to get through it, okay? And the AI will not do that. So there you go. All right, we'll move on to the next node and see what the go is there. Okay, again, we are using the goblins. Same setup. Let's see what we're going up against. All right, first wave, we've got a mixture of not really great heroes at all. So we are going to go ahead and take out the Ra Spit first. And to be honest, I could probably get away with just using mostly basic attacks here. I will use Sneaky Beaky's abilities just to kill, because I don't care about Sneaky Beaky. Let's save our abilities. Let's go ahead and take out the Shadow. I'm not casting... I did not cast the tank ability that round. If we go and click on him, you will see I cast his first special ability, not his tank mark ability. We're going to keep that. All right, let's take out the Axe Thrower. Now, at this point of the match, if you have used abilities, I would aim the damage dealers, and then I would use my basic abilities to clear the wave, just so you can work on reducing the cooldown timers. So we'll go ahead and actually attack the tank here. That way we can get the priest to heal, if he gets a chance to heal. He doesn't. Oh, there he goes. Gets a little bit of a heal. Oh man, the goblins, they just do my head in, don't they? All right, next wave. What is the threat here? We have a few threats. We've got a 7 Knives. Swamp Killer, not too worried about. Irma can be a bit annoying. What do we want to do here? We know 7 Knives can avoid. Let's go ahead and take out the Irma. I am going to use my 25% HP hit, which didn't hit 25. I think it was 20, 25 or 20. There we go. We get a lot of support attacks here. We're just going to use basic, take out the Irma. Beautiful. I am going to go for the Whelan next. Use my abilities. 7 Knives. Oh, he's really putting some work there on my Goon. I really do not want to lose Goon. Okay, we are going to use our basic attack against the 7 Knives. Remember, 7 Knives has insane dodge against abilities. So just be careful. All right, changing our target to Swamp Killer because she has such low HP. Now we're going to move over to Seven Knives. I really do not want to lose my full metal. Oh, and... oh, he's locked. That's so annoying. That's so frustrating. Alright, we got Dark Elves. I don't think I'm going to get out of this. I don't think I'm going to get a 3-star on this node. Okay, we are able to apply the tank mark, which does a lot of damage. Full Metal's turn isn't for a while. Okay, they didn't go for Full Metal. I don't want Full Metal to die. Full Metal, I just want to be able to cast with my Full Metal. Beautiful. Okay, what can we do here? Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's go for the Azariel. That's our only option. We got a lot of HP back. When Full Metal does break a tank mark, I'm pretty sure he does heal as well. I forget where it is. There is something with... oh yeah, restores 20% HP from the damage he deals per dead rat. So he does have the ability to heal. So okay, I forgot he had the... I knew he could heal, I just forgot how it happened. And we just finished the battle pretty easily here. Mind you, like I keep mentioning, my goblins are pretty strong, but the principle of the goblins is still the same. The mark from Greasy Hair, the trigger from Prook, and the confusion from your Thick Lips. Now, please remember that confusion breaks when the enemy is attacked. Last node, we have a way better roster of heroes to use here. We're just going to go straight up Orcs. My Orcs are beautiful. I love my Orcs. They're going to have no issue clearing this bad boy, that's for sure. This isn't to show off or anything. This is just these are my Orcs. If you've got golden tokens to use, Orcs are where to use them. We are going to go ahead and take out the Silver Moon so she cannot use her invulnerability. We're going to go ahead and take out the Danae next. I'm just going to use my basic attack against the Seven Knives and kill him. Beautiful. And then we are forced to attack the Swamp Killer next. Once we land a hit on the Swamp Killer, she will not be able to dodge, and we'll make quick work of her. But until we land that hit, she's just going to dodge everything. Double dodge there. First dodge, a little bit of dodge to my left. A little. There we go. We hit her, now she'll die. And then we move on to Balara, who's actually quite soft. One shot her. Move on to the next wave. Now remember with Barbarians, you do not want to use your AoE attacks. You just want to take out one by one, because that way they don't get stacks. We have a Magnus on this side. We have a Sacrif as well. Let's just go ahead and kill Magnus. We're going to go ahead and take out Sacrif. I'm just going to use my basic abilities here. Take out Artis, and then third wave. Oh, look at the backgrounds. The background's beautiful. All right, we got one big boy here. We're going to put him to sleep for 3 turns, and we're just going to make quick work of him. Pig boy, slow. You'll be able to cast before him. Actually, never mind. He gets rid of his... He gets rid of his sleep and go straight for an attack. There we go. That's the last node. If you've got the orcs, use the orcs. If not, just use whatever you can for this node to get through it. With the, like I said, with the barbarians, don't use AoE. It will just cause havoc for you, especially when Danae and Swamp Killer start getting the rage stacks, okay? The second wave is the Archons. You've just got to kill Magnus first, okay? Unless you feel like you can get that one-hit KO on that Sacrif, go for Magnus, kill him, and then move to Sacrif, and then work your way through with whatever order you want from there. And then, as you see, the last wave is just the one character, and you just hit him till he's dead. And there you go. There's the last 3 waves. Yes, they are difficult. Goblins, I don't see a lot of people investing their resources into goblins, but it's going to be the only way you get through this. If not, you're just going to have to farm the previous waves, unfortunately. But there you go. There's the last 3 waves of the Morrigan event. Hopefully, you've learned a little bit about the goblins, and it helps you. If not, feel free to message me on Discord. I'll try to help you if I can. But there are a lot of people out there that are willing to help as well. Just message in the AOM Discord server or my personal Discord server. Up to you guys. People are happy to help. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.